Hello everyone, my name is Larseth and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and episode 31 of our Poland playthrough, in which we'll be going for Poland Can Into Space, as well as Winged Hussars. And normally, I'd be saying One King to Rule, but we got that in the last episode, so that's fine. We're all good and happy. However, you might remember, or might have noticed at the end of last episode, the recording cut out, which was because AMD decided that it wanted to update a piece of, I think it was driver for my graphics card, which I desperately need to replace. But anyway, AMD decided it wanted to upgrade drivers, so we missed out on a bit of recording. And I guess what happened, it was only, I think, 1 month, yeah. What happened in that was our air died. So currently we're going to be in a personal union under someone if our heir doesn't get if our king doesn't get an heir, which we desperately obviously don't want to happen. So for the moment, that is going to be our main sort of focus, is waiting for, oh, go away. There we go. Rebel Uprising. Independence for Bohemia. I'm guessing that's in, yeah, one of these. No, I'm not really feeling it, sorry. Clergy political struggle. Clergy will gain influence. Actually, we want them to gain influence for the moment, because it'll allow us to request Diplo power when that comes off cooldown. Seems weird saying cooldown in this game. Right. Split you. Let's continue the conversions. So, personal union and monarch death. So we can swap to a different type of monarchy if we want. So currently we've got discipline, monthly autonomy change, and national unrest. That's okay at the moment. I normally go for administrative monarchy. I tend to prefer administrative monarchy. A message for the faithful. One of the strengths of having a state church is the ability to reach out to all of the faithful in our country at once. A national day of prayer is coming up, and it is customary for the sermon this day to be partly dedicated to the central state church. What should the sermon focus on during the years ahead? So how much church power do we actually have? 53. Purity of faith. Let's go for pure... no. Avoid meddling on local level at the moment. Because I want to start getting church power, and that'll just knock it back by quite a long time. Improve relations with Hungary. Ah, they've got a threatening attitude towards us. Not that it makes much difference. Come on, I really need an heir. Please, please, please. Let me have an heir. Oh dear, somebody's got Doomsday. But yeah, we really want an heir. So just give us one. We're getting through these conversions at a decent rate. It's still going to take us a long ass time. It's going about two and a half per year. I think the relationship with Spain is, you know, getting towards being lost at this point, I think. So let's focus on other things. Our goal is to take Berlin. We could quite easily call Sweden into this. Because Sweden don't like... Because so Pomerania would come in. That's fine. And Munster would come in. That's fine. So... we want to take Berlin. Let's also fabricate a claim. Have we already got a claim on Stettin? Yes, we do. Amazing. What's the trade looking like around here? So Stettin's a centre of trade, which is fine. So I think we want Berlin, Stettin, and Slop. You know, ideally. I mean, we may not end up actually taking all of them, depending on what the aggressive expansion, etc., looks like at the end of it. But I think we ask Sweden to come in, and yeah, wow, we'll just ask Sweden to come in and ask Riga to come in, because then that'll give us a friendship bonus with Riga. Not that we really need it, but it'd be nice. So yeah, take Berlin. Brabant's going to come in, but I mean, wow, Brabant actually have a small chunk of land. It's not enough to combat me in Sweden, though, so I'm not going to worry too much. Let's send you up there. Can we still only have one... 2 military leaders? Yes, annoyingly. Let's pop you in Stettin. That'd be good. Smolensk. Where is Smolensk? Over here. We want more military power, because that'll give us more manpower there. Yes. That's what we want. This war is going to be very easy, I suspect. Unless Sweden just YOLO into random stacks. Let's, for the moment, send you up there, you over there. So who's actually in this war? Or rather, where are they located? Palatinate, so you can come down here there. And then you can go up there. And then you can go to Berlin. Bryansk have come under the occupation of Muscovy. Of course. I forgot that Brabant were calling in all their allies. So we'll have to go against Muscovy. But that's not, you know, the end of the world. Oh, that is a nice juicy stack wipe that was. See, because I've got so much discipline, it's like ridiculous how much damage I'm doing at the moment. Right, I'm pretty sure I've got a decent amount of discipline. Let's actually have a look, see how much we've got. We have 115%, so that is actually pretty good. Yeah, sure, we'll defend Christendom. Why not? Who else is in this war? Let's have a look. Munster. Where's Munster's capital? There we go. Right, so let's bring you over hither as well. I'm not concerned about Muscovy for the moment, because it'll take them a while to really get going. We can call allies into this wars. We will call Austria into this war. Thank you. Oh, and I've got an heir, and he's actually a pretty good one as well, so that immediately alleviates our problems there. Poznan. Why is Poznan belonging to the burghers? Why did I do that? Poznan can go over to... Well, actually, no, let's give Smolensk to these guys. There we go. Basically, what we want to do is get the Munster out of the war as fast as possible, because that'll speed up everything else. If we could get wow, the thing is, we don't even need to fight Muscovy, really, if we can get Munster and Co. We have indeed won the Siege of Munster. What else do we need to win the siege of? We need to win the siege of Palatinate. Right, so who will actually bugger off out of this war? Ravensburg, Palatinate, Muscovy are not going to, obviously. Visna is now converted. We can almost get our first... church focus power thing. So now Muscovy? What am I on about? Munster are almost 100% occupied. So I'm going to call you down here. Start occupying. Facets. Let's get Palatinate out of this war and annul your treaty. Actually, no, we'll just get him out of the war. Because the more actual troop numbers we get out of this war, the faster the rest of them will die. Let's go down to Venisburg. Oh, actually, no. Let's crush these guys first. Oh, they changed their mind. I'm happy to go after one stacks all day and all night. Of course, I've just done a massive newbie mistake. There we go. Oh, I can now pick an aspect of faith. I'm going to go for discipline initially. Because the more discipline just turns you into a military powerhouse, essentially. Oh, Sweden are going to wreck this army. Let's continue with our conversions. I would be getting a lot more, but just the lack of religious unity is slowing everything down. Luckily, Muscovy are taking ages to actually do anything meaningful. Who else wants to leave? Anyone? Don't worry, you will soon. So, suggest demands. Munster, right. I want you, you, and you. I want... what do I want? Actually, let's see what the suggested offer is. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it is literally just this and money. But then, I'm fine with that for the moment. Let's trudge you back up here. You to Poznan, and then you can go sit on my new lands. And then Brabant are going to demand it back, and I'm just going to be like, lol, no. Why would I do that? I don't think I need a castle there. I've got one in Niederlautz that's fully upgraded. Or Niederlautz, it's apologies. Just wait for my my war exhaustion to go down, and then we'll start coring things. Don't need to do it just yet. I mean, there'll be some rebels, but we're in no danger just yet. Brandenburg is requesting military access. Sure, I guess. I've taken your capital. There's not really much else you could do, so why worry? Oh, right, had to do a bit of editing there. Somebody turned up at the door. So, mailman delivering something. So where was I? Yeah, we're just getting over the last war. Just converting stuff merrily as we go along. How long till we could declare war on Bohemia? 1619, so we got 5 years. And in 5 years, I think we'll be able to core all this stuff for the most part. And then, you know, deal with the rest. Get our manpower back up a bit. 913, so... what was I saying? 913. 925 now. So we will be able to start getting some more training fields. Splash the cash a bit. I want to get all the ones that have got over 2,000. Get those all decked out. 2,000 manpower, that is. Right, what are we looking at? So we're actually ahead of time on military tech. So what I'm going to do... no, that's the wrong map mode. Let's look at the manpower map mode. So the manpower map mode... Okay, so the ones with the brightest colours have the most. That makes sense. Let's start increasing some manpower in places, I think. So manpower is going up a lot. There we go. That was a nice chunk of manpower. We're ahead of time on manpower. We don't really need it. I mean, we are on par with people at the moment. So we're fine. We are absolutely fine. War exhaustion coming down nicely. Question is, what do we do next? I'm guessing the next bit is going to be our war with Bohemia. Oh, we had exactly the right amount of points available. Bang on. Happy that this the centre of Protestantism in Newmark is converting loads of places for us. Unfortunately, some of those places are being converted to Reformed, which, because we took humanism, you know, is not going to affect us really at all. At least not any, you know, great negative amount. So, yada yada yada. Demand unlawful territory from Nassau. Or Nassau. No! Have you not learned? Just never accept unlawful territory. Why would you go why would you go towards the effort of getting that territory if you're just going to give it back? Just no. Just no. Right. Who else can we can actually proclaim guarantees on quite a lot of people. Who else are we going to go for? What are we going to do next? We got a lot of aggressive expansion from that last move, so I don't think we're going to go into the Empire. I think the next move is to go to war with the Ottomans. They have just started offensive, so it's probably better to go now rather than later. Who would actually join us if we did go? It would only be... well, Spain won't join because they're in debt. Sweden won't join because they're miles away. Well, ooh, actually, we can go to war with Hungary now. I thought Muscovy would not have accepted because we had a truce. Maybe there was another reason we went to war with them, that is. Or that they joined the war. That seems odd. I would have thought I would have had a truce. Oh well. Muscovy... But they're saying that it is Muscovy against Austria, me, and Sweden. So maybe we do go to Hungary. Might be the right choice. Let's fabricate some claims then, in which case. Converting as we go. Fabulous. Right. I will... Well, actually, what we'll do, before I forget to do it next episode, we will go to the military tab, turn all of our forts off, and we'll leave our armies on for the moment. Turn our forts off to get a little bit extra money. How much extra does that give us? Yeah, a few extra per month. Right, I shall call this episode to a close now, and we'll pick it up next time. Thank you very much. Take care.